Hello everyone, I'm Liz Brown, and welcome to a special edition of Up Close. We're going to take a close-up look at a terrible tragedy that took place in our community, with the hope that something positive can be learned from it. That tragedy involves a beautiful young teenager who ended her life. Despite her obvious cries for help, somehow 17-year-old Janelle Stanson fell through the cracks. One of her biggest problems was that she was teased and bullied a lot. Now her biggest bully is speaking out, along with her parents, her priest, the police, and school leaders. Their hope is to convince kids to stop the teasing and to give those kids being picked on the tools they need to survive. We witness every day the violence that comes with bullying, from the terrorist attacks on America to the massacre at Columbine High. There have always been bullies, and there always will be. The ones in school can make life hell for even the most well-adjusted kid.
Well, if I knew she was going to commit suicide, I probably wouldn't have picked on her, but I mean, that was when we were younger, and I mean, everyone picks on everyone when we were kids.
She would just tell me about times when she would go to school and people would throw stuff at her. They would throw, I think one time she said they were throwing eggs at her and stuff, and I just thought that was sick.
Kids bully and adults gossip. In the end, they're both hurtful. In some ways, the kid is more honest because it's direct, where the adult who wishes to gossip can be very hurtful in what they say about people, but they don't want the direct confrontation. Many of these things are learned at home, and the truth is the school cannot resolve every issue. It's an impossible task to ask of us.
Well, I think that some of the kids that might look differently or shorter than other kids get bullied around, and usually people want to look funny in front of their other friends or cool, so they bully the kids that aren't like them.
Popular people just try to pick on the nerds and so-called people because they're not too cool enough or for others or anything like that.
Have you ever been picked on?
No, not really. I'm just myself, and I like the way I am. So I don't care if people think I'm stupid, ugly, or whatever. I am myself.
I think kids are really out for themselves. I think that they really want to make sure that they are seen in a positive light. Now, whether they get themselves in a positive way or not, I think that's why gossip exists. I think people know that it's not nice to gossip about another person, but boy, how much attention do you get when you're the one giving the information? So it challenges a kid to say, I've got this information and I get a lot of people, I'd be in a powerful position if I told, but I think a lot of times kids forget that because the reinforcement feels too good. In terms of being mean by nature, no, I think they're just kind of out to find their spot and will do anything to get it.
Ask anyone about bullying and they'll all have a story to tell. The story of 17-year-old Janelle Stanson of Rancho Palos Verdes is a tragic one, and another reminder that bullying can be deadly. Janelle was a shy girl who went from being a great student with nice friends to one who couldn't fit in, was depressed, and ended her life last March just blocks from her home and her church.
It all started back in the middle school, and it was an everyday process of me. When I would take her to school, I was carpooling her to school every morning, and it was just a day, every single day she was being bullied all the way back to her middle school. And I went to the counselors at the middle school, I went to the principal, I went into everyone's office, the nurse, the psychologist. I spoke to numerous officials at the middle school, day to day with the bullying. And their response to me was that Janelle was sick, she's crazy, she's a lunatic. She says lunatic things, she needs to see a psychiatrist, take her off campus, remove her from our school, and she needs to seek help.